We're in a rush, so I'll keep this short. Check your email for the details. Mother Soul is en route. That's officially confirmed. At the moment, Mr. Sejima and the elite agents are... Ah! Oh, this is bad.
At a time like this?
This is the time.
I'm going to need your help. That man is a Bloodline member. We need to take them all out immediately. Easier said than done, I know, but if Mother Soul shows up now, don't worry. You and I can do this together. Get ready. Mr. Sejima, good to have you here. We can... Mr. Sejima...
Miss Mito, both of you, follow me. No time for distractions.
What? But... Wait. If you're here, that means...
That man.
What is it?
He's got the blood in him.
What?
Come on, Miss Mito.
Yes, sir.
He's not after us at all. He played us this whole time.
Yeah, he did.
She's here. Mother is here in Akihabara.
We're Mother Soul's blood relatives, and we're still distractions now.
Although, if they knew who Rui was, it might be a different story.
Suzu,
Oh, sorry.
those aren't the only agents. There's a whole lot more of them in hiding.
What?
Don't worry, they're all watching the station exit. Right now, we're just a couple of bugs outside the net. I can't see them having an all-out war right here in broad daylight. But it's still a possibility. Let's go, Suzu.
Okay.
Be careful.
You too. No matter what happens, don't drop your guard. Take care of her.
Thank you for the welcome, Nairo dogs.
Dogs! Don't you mock us, you monster!
It's been a while.
Indeed. And yet some things never change.
You haven't changed at all.
And you have hardly aged a day. Still taking my followers' blood, are you?
In moderation, of course. Too much of it, you know what could happen.
Yes. I'm surprised you're not already one of us. How many years ago did we first meet? I don't even recall. You were in... was it the Cabinet Information Research Office? Or the Joint Staff Council Secretariat?
Doesn't matter. It was all just a shell game anyway. Good Lord, we've known each other a long time.
Truly. I can hardly keep it straight anymore. But did you have to invite this many people to our private moment?
They're all around us, trying to hide. Probably the same group that went after us before.
Right. I knew that. Don't make me look stupid in front of Mom.
Well, then try to be a little more careful, okay?
Okay.
Why are they here? Are these the new kids I've been hearing about?
Wait, it's those two idols! No, it couldn't be. We saw their posters all over town every day and never even noticed them?
Huh? Wait, our cover wasn't blown? That's strange. That agent clearly knew who we were. Unless he wasn't actually an agent.
So what's your plan, Director? Start a fight in a place like this? It's not as if we're outnumbered, you know. My bodyguards are all around us. Is it time to drag us out of the shadows, then?
I don't think either of us wants that. I'm only here to talk. I'm sure you won't mind a few questions.
Brief questions, if you'd be so kind.
Mom, let us handle this.
It's fine. Let the adults talk, won't you?
I'm sure you've noticed we've turned up the heat on you. But you still came all the way out here to Akibas in plain sight. You risked everything. What are you, sightseeing?
I came to see my daughters. I thought humans understood that. It's something called parental love.
Don't say that like you know what it means, monster!
She pisses me off. Me too. Let's kill her later.
Second question. What exactly is this ridiculous project of yours supposed to accomplish? The way you've been hunted. You should have been cowering in the dark this whole time. Instead, you made yourself a decoy, just to keep the project running. Why?
Ridiculous! Don't you dare make fun of Mom's project. She's doing it for our people's future.
Haven't all those poor captives of yours told you anything? No. Then who am I to speak for them?
I want to hear it from you. You and I never did very much talking.
We were never very good at it, were we?
Maybe not. But you always were a sharp one. So again, why risk everything to prop up a failing project? You must have another reason. Anyone could see that.
Oh, who knows why I do anything? Are we finished here? Thank you for the welcome, but I'm afraid that's all the time I have.
One more question first. We know your heir is overseeing the project, so it has to be one of those two.
That's right. What are you getting at?
Mom?
I see. So that's it. Never mind. It's just good to meet them finally. I'd suspected they might be involved. And now I know...
You don't know shit! You!
Oh, right. There was one more, wasn't there?
Ah, I missed!
You! What are you doing? Don't act out in front of Mom!
Act out. I'm doing her a favor.
Mom, sis, if it's down to this, we're here for it.
Wait. It'll be chaos if we do this here and now. I'd really rather not.
But, Mana, listen to Mom. Okay.
You said I don't know. So they're not the heirs. Who is? Who's the next Mother Soul? Answer me.
You, bite your tongue and stand down.
No! He's gonna die right here. Might as well tell him first. Stop! She's right behind you.
Foolish child.
Rui Fumizuki. So it was you all along, huh? And here I thought you were just the annoying little sister. I see. Now it all makes sense. You kept the real leader a secret from everyone, including your own followers. You anticipated we'd capture and question them. Bravo. Bravo.
We are the real leaders. We're older than she is. We're stronger. That's why. Yeah, she's just dead weight.
I don't know about that.
Hey, dipshit! I'm right here!
Shut your mouth. Die!
Fuck, he's strong.
So foolish.
Why are you just standing there? Apprehend Rui Fumizuki now, but don't you dare kill her, or I promise I will kill you.
You sure you want to do this here?
Why not? If we can grab Mother Soul and the heir in one swoop, let's go ahead and cause a little ruckus. Doesn't matter now. You get Rui. Leave the rest to me. What are you waiting for?
Thank you for all the help you've given Rui.
Huh?
I know everything you've done for her. You risked your life to protect her. You even listened to her troubles as her mother. Let me thank you for that.
What? What's the meaning of this?
How did you find out?
Your brother cares for you more than you know.
No,
Mom told me to watch you guys. What was I gonna say, no?
but how?
They sell all kinds of junk in this town, like these tiny little microphones.
That is simply wrong.
I wasn't peeping on you, sis. I just passed it on to Mom.
I was concerned for you, dear.
My time with him was private.
What's your move, kid? Treason's a capital crime, you know. If you take her in now, I'll forget it ever happened. The charges won't even go on record. You were new to this. You were confused. But you can still make it right.
I wouldn't listen if I were you. He'll do anything to get what he wants, no matter how repulsive. He treats his own kind like trash. I don't dare imagine what he'd do to a traitor. Come with us.
What? Mom? Remember the part where he tried to kill us?
Yes, and he almost succeeded. I'm not blaming you, girls. No harm done. Let's all just forgive and forget. Do I make myself clear?
If you say so, Mom.
You see, we're much more tolerant than his kind is. Now you and Rui come with me, and let's properly welcome you as one of us. You heard me, Rui. Chop chop.
No, Mother. I'm going to live on my own, here in town.
I am in no mood to argue with a selfish little girl. You and your so-called enlightened.
I'm not selfish.
Now that Nairo knows you're my heir, they'll be after you with all guns blazing. You think you and your little splinter group can hold them off by yourselves?
I'm open to suggestions.
At once, if you please.
Hey!
Okay.
What utter foolishness.
For once, we agree.
So it seems.
Squad 5, kill the kid and capture the heir. Everyone else, clean up duty. Miss Mito, quit napping and get to work.
You four, kill him and retrieve Rui. The rest of you hold off Nairo. Senna, Mana, you, with me. Get him!
It won't be enough. Let's go. Together.
Eat this. Come on. Here. Ready? Gotcha. Too slow. Here. Gotcha. Ready? Gotcha. Gotcha. Ready? Here. Ready? Gotcha.
Mother's bodyguards. Be careful. They're strong. She handpicked her finest followers and trained them herself.
Faster. Too slow. Bring it. Gotcha. Too slow. Bring it. Gotcha. Too slow. Here. Too slow. Gotcha.
More coming. There's no end to them. At this rate, Rui. Suzu.
We'll handle this.
Both of you, over here.
Mr. Yatabe, why are you?
Just hurry.
You're up against...
Both of us. Go, you two.
It's no use. They're still going to catch us. But...
Oh, don't worry, Miss Rui. You know how much of a maze this town can be. Plus, it's our own backyard. Isn't that right?
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Go to the location on this memo.
Is this...
Our new secret base. The other freedom fighters are already on their way there. I'll run the other way and buy you some time. We'll meet up later. Now go.
Right. We have a new arrival.
Halt! No one gets by unless they answer this question.
What's going on?
New place, new security protocols. Alright, here we go. In IT Witch Maria, who voices Maria? You're an imposter trying to imitate his voice, aren't you? The real guy? He could have talked about Yatahara all night. Because he's a fan. There's no way he couldn't answer a simple question like that.
Master Nobu,
could you please restrain yourself for this one moment?
What? This is how we tell friend or foe. Plus, it's a great way to boost my friendship stats. Oh.
Welcome back, Master and Mistress.
Just doing my duty as a fan. Oh, you forgot to close the door.
Huh? Oh, was that bad?
It's all right. So, what did you see?
Well, you're lucky I packed a telescopic lens today, for one thing.
Meaning... After you two went out, we received a call from Chief. He was worried that the situation might escalate, so he asked us to keep an eye on you. Huh?
Then Mr. Yatabe told us it'd be fine no matter what happened. That's when we panicked. Sara and I carried what we could to the new base and tried to get it ready. Mr. Yatabe went out to notify you two.
And I guess I did some scouting. Yeah, recon. Let's go with that. Anyway, I took pictures of all the usual suspects. Could come in handy, right?
Nice work. Excuse me? Uncle, Suzu, thank goodness you're safe.
Yeah, everyone's accounted for.
Wow, I haven't run that hard in a while. It's all coming back to me, though. Oh, FYI, please turn off your cell phones.
This feels like it's getting real. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it is getting crazy around here, isn't it?
Welcome back, everyone.
Now, let's take stock of the situation. You and Ms. Rui, why don't you go first? So maybe Nairo isn't what we thought it was. All right, Gon, your turn. I believe you were surveying the area from the top of a building, right?
Yeah. From what I saw, Nairo and the Shadow Souls are still out in force, although they've both calmed down a bit now. Probably because they didn't catch you or Miss Fumizuki.
Gon, wasn't it? Please call me Rui.
Oh, okay. Sure thing. Rui?
To follow that up, both parties have sent considerable reinforcements into town.
Huh? How'd you find that out, Sara?
My maid students are sending me updates from all over Akihabara as we speak.
Man, I thought intel was my job.
Don't sweat it, Gon. I didn't really do anything either.
Business as usual for us freedom fighters.
Wow, I can see why you guys are all friends.
Are we sure they're reliable? That's rude of you, Suzu. May I continue? Although both parties have curbed their aggressions, they continue to patrol the streets. There have been multiple skirmishes where the two parties have met. Neither of them plan on leaving anytime soon. And the streets are tense, to say the least.
Also, the internet's on fire! Everyone's yelling at the cops for not doing anything.
It must be Nairo holding them back. They may not be what they say, but they are well connected.
Well connected or not, the media will sniff it all out before long. Nairo has to know that, so they'll want to end it quickly. Tonight. No, not tonight. No sunlight. First light then.
Before the crowds come out. Which gives us a bit of time, but not much.
Question is, how are they planning to settle it? Are we talking all-out war, or what?
We need to find out more. If we understood their motives, we could predict their moves.
As in, why did Mother come to town? I don't know. I didn't have a chance to ask her.
Let me answer that. What my sister wants is you, Rui. Do the freedom fighters know about you?
Not yet. I've only told them about the Enlightened.
All right, let's start there.
Huh? We can go ahead and talk about it? I thought it was supposed to be top secret.
Everyone in this room is an ally now. They deserve to be in the loop.
Okay.
So wait, she's a princess, and you were just an average dude the other day. That's some H-game material right there.
So Rui's mother wants to take her heir back. Is that the gist of it?
Apparently. Most Shadow Soul relations aren't as close as human ones. My sister sees most of her own children as just subordinates in her organization. But being the next Mother Soul is different. That's more like a human mother and child.
So that's the whole reason she's here? To take her wayward daughter back home?
wayward. You mock me, sir.
Sorry.
I know how that sounded, but I don't think he's wrong. To Ray, my sister, all humans are enemies. And here we have her daughter living out in a city full of humans. She probably hates that.
Mother always said humans would betray and hurt me if I ever let myself get close to them. So I never could. Not even for curiosity's sake. Only our kind can be trusted. That's what she always told me. And I hated it every time.
Lots happened. To her and all of us.
As far as I can see at the station, they want Mother Soul and Rui. Even if I'm wrong, it's definitely not for Japan or humanity.
Who are these Nairo guys anyway? I don't think they're the good guys anymore.
They haven't always gone by that name, but they've been chasing our people for decades. We don't know why they want Mother Soul or what they plan to do with her, but we do know they came after us hard right after the Shut-In Project started. That's when they changed their name to Nairo. But one thing that didn't change was the person in charge.
Mr. Sejima, wasn't it?
Their tactics have changed to match ours. They used to be a lot more aggressive. They even used guns. They didn't care about the civilians around us. So when they say for Japan and humanity, that's just a slogan.
Actually, I don't know if they've come at you harder because of the Shut-In Project.
What do you mean?
Well, they just recently learned a bunch of new stripping maneuvers from a certain pro in town. Once she started teaching them, maybe they didn't need to go loud on you guys anymore.
That's an interesting take. Our being here for the project meant we were staying in one spot longer than usual. And if they developed an effective attack on us at that same time...
Makes sense to me, but here's a practical question. Where's all their money coming from? The travel expenses alone for that many people must pile up pretty high. Pardon me for putting it this way, but who'd be willing to spend that much just to capture 2 people?
Well, what are you saying? Rui's awesome! Men want her, women want to be her. No amount of money would be too much for her.
Suzu, stop. You're embarrassing me.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
So either way, Rui's the main target.
Okay, we know what the Shadow Souls want, more or less. But Nairo's still a pretty blank slate.
Regardless of their motives, I think the bigger question is what we ought to do next. I doubt we can stay here forever.
I'm sorry. We're the ones causing all this trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Thank you. Very much.
Nairo versus the Shadow Souls versus us. I don't think I'd lay money on us in that fight.
Even if I gathered my students, we wouldn't be a match for them.
If only I could harness the power of my imagination, I could conquer the world.
Master Nobu.
Sorry.
Think we could just lay low until the whole thing boils over?
Doubt that'll happen. Nairo has a chance to get everything they want all at once here. Same with the Shadow Souls, since all of Nairo's gathered here too. They both want to finish it once and for all.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Suzu has a point. In theory, my mother and the agents might simply destroy one another.
Do you think that's likely?
Even if that does happen, though, what about the town? I mean, they're not using guns, but whatever they swing, they're going to hit something. And this ain't farmland. There's civilians all over the place. We're talking about 2 armies fighting. There's gonna be collateral damage.
This is hard. Normally I'd say we freedom fighters can't sit idly by, but this time...
It's gonna look bad, that's for sure. This town's had enough bad press already.
Yes. Any more would be unacceptable.
I got nothing. Unless we want to skip town and have the Enlightened move somewhere else?
Maybe. But either way, we'd have to keep on lying low.
Shit, we called it. There's people getting hurt out there.
No.
These people just came here to have a little fun. And now they're caught up in a war. There's rumors popping up all over the internet, trying to figure out what's going on. People are already talking about moving. Or escaping, that's how they're putting it.
Any tourists are just potential casualties now.
This is when they're only skirmishing. Imagine what will happen once they escalate.
Even if Nairo can hold back the police and the press, they can't touch the internet. Once this all gets out in full, the town's done for.
We need to step up. The people in the town both need us.
Well, we know who's responsible. What if we just spill everything we know about both of them and then tell everyone to evacuate?
That's a bit...
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
No, this isn't just your problem now.
If I hadn't wanted to live here, none of this would be happening.
But I'm sure Nairo still would have come after you.
If I hadn't fallen in love with this city, none of you would have gotten involved. If I truly loved this city, I should have stayed away from it. Now I understand.
Oh.
Wherever I go, misfortune follows. Had I not been here, had I not imposed upon you, I had thought the differences between us were only skin deep. But there's so much more. There's a wall between our kinds. What should I do now? What I've taken from this town, I can never return. I'm sorry. How could I have been so thoughtless?
Rui.
Now, no need to blame yourself. Why don't you rest? You must be tired.
But
Don't worry. By the time you wake up, I'm sure things will have gotten better. And the rest will do you some good.
all right.
Huh? What's up? Uh-huh. 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 I see. Put it all on the line, huh? Sounds good to me. That's what this town needs right now. All right. We're gonna leave the Enlightened out of this for now. This is something we have to do ourselves.
Everything looks fine on my side.
Standing by.
How's it going for you, Nobu?
Not so good. They think I'm trolling them. Yep, there it is again. Pics or it didn't happen.
Pics? Ah, I've got pics.
Oh, nice work, Cone.
Will that be enough to convince them?
Well, it might still be hard to believe. Ordinary pictures may not be enough, and we can't expect them to take our word.
If only we'd been recording when Rui was saying all that stuff earlier.
Yeah, that might have helped. But too late now.
We were recording, though.
Huh?
A first classmate always takes notes when her masters are speaking.
What?
Oh, Sora, you're a lifesaver. You can do anything. Rui's explanation is the best evidence we have. Hopefully, they'll believe it.
Sora, I'm amazed and kind of frightened.
I made that up about the first classmate taking notes. It just occurred to me at the time that we might need that recording. I'm terribly sorry. I committed an egregious breach of privacy.
Sora's flustered. That's a first.
Well, at least it worked out, so no worries.
Yeah, what's done is done. So now let's see what happens.
Right. Fingers crossed.
It'll work.
Yes, of course.
Suzu, Uncle, freedom fighters, and you especially. Thank you all for everything. I'm going now. It might not change anything, but it's better than doing nothing. Bye-bye, everyone. Oh, did I wake you? To Mother's place. I know it might not help, but if I talk to her, there's a chance I can save Akihabara.
If you have to go, we're going with you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rough trip across town. Might be hostiles on the way.
You're gonna want some backup.
Of course, if it does turn into a fight, all of Nairo's gonna converge on us.
I know.
Regardless, I'm not gonna stop you. And I am coming with you. You wanna go see my sister? I'll do what I can to get you there.
I see. Bloodshed may be unavoidable at this point, and I failed to stop it from coming to this.
Huh?
That is... supposed to do? I love this place. So full of life, so many different people. It feels like a year-round festival. The arcade where we played those games, even the alley where we first met. It's all so precious to me. I love all of you freedom fighters. I love everyone here. I was a monster to you, and you accepted me. And because of that, you're all in danger now. If only I'd never conceived of the enlightened. If only I'd closed my heart to this place, then none of this ever would have
Cut the crap already!
gone. Nobu.
Close your heart. You can't even do that.
Yeah, if you didn't love anything, you would be a monster. What's wrong with falling in love with the things you like? It's like Mr. Yatabe said. People in this town can be selfish sometimes. This town is made to give you what you want.
We're the same way with the things we love.
Well, my love is a little bit different, but you do you.
Made to give you what you want, huh?
You make it sound like a dream world here.
That's what it is. To me, at least.
But my dreams are not so easily granted. My presence here alone is...
Come on. People have done worse things in this town than just hang out like you have. Think of all the forbidden lolly...
Nope, Nobu, stopping you right there. That's dangerous territory.
Really? I thought it was a good example. In IT Witch Maria, who voices Maria?
Mitsuko Shintani, age 23, with an angelic, healing voice that carries pink noise. She graduated from Akihabara's voice acting school and amazed fans worldwide. She's the messiah for the next generation of voice actors.
Sure, but where's she from?
She was born in Aomori Prefecture. She left home to move to Tokyo and chase her dream. She lived poor, just like Maria Ichiya, so she nailed the audition.
Perfect, my friends!
This is...
Who are...
It was his idea. We're doing this for the town, so we thought we'd bring the town along.
Honestly, we just didn't have the numbers to pull it off. But now...
We finally finished sorting all the pieces.
We heard your story through the door.
We were kind of nervous about knocking, so we just kind of waited here.
Don't tell him that.
Masters and mistresses who love this city, welcome all.
What's going on?
Hey, aren't you a minor, Yuri? It's already late. You shouldn't be out.
Not like I could sit around at a time like this. Besides, you're one to talk. Aren't you a minor too? Oh wait, you just turned 18 this year.
My scouter is reacting to that girl over there.
Weird how there's all these people I know here, but I've never seen them IRL before.
Right? Even you and I, we've only ever met like twice.
Wasn't Yabe coming too? He's from Gunma. He says he's riding his bike over. Not sure how long that takes.
Yeah, sounds like him. Hope he doesn't get hurt rushing over here or anything.
Hey, I know where he's coming from. I'd rush here too if I had to.
Yeah, same here. I skipped out on a death march to get here.
Wait, isn't that Miss Sara over there?
Whoa, it is her! I was wondering why there were so many maids around. She must have called them all.
And that dude with the glasses, he runs that junk shop I go to. I heard freedom fighters, and I thought it was like a college club. Who would have thought?
Oh, there's gonna be a big party or something, isn't there?
Quite a turnout, considering the last train's already stopped.
That just goes to show how much the people love it here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting anyone besides my students and your colleagues.
People can surprise you.
This was a great idea.
Bring everyone together instead of pushing them away. Huh.
Shall we begin, Mr. Yatabe?
Good evening, everyone. My name's Rokuro Yatabe of the Akiba Freedom Fighters. Where should I begin? Well, let me try to explain. Now, I know there are some of you who don't believe me, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical about some of that.
But if it's true, it would explain all the weird stuff happening in town lately. And it goes along with the rumors we've been hearing.
And this is Akihabara. Anything can happen here. It's like a dream half the time.
In fact, I kind of want it to be true.
Some sketchy government agency fighting creatures of the night in the shadows.
I gotta say, I don't hate the idea.
Stick together.
Now, let me be clear. Akihabara is in unprecedented danger. Two powerful militant organizations are about to collide. If we let this play out, the town we know and love will be changed forever, and not for the better.
So to prevent that, we beg you to lend us a helping hand.
Let's now have a word from our favorite Shadow Soul and the leader of the Enlightened, Rui Fumizuki!
She's cute.
Yeah, she is.
So that's a Shadow Soul.
She looks totally normal. My name is Rui Fumizuki. Just as my friends explained, I brought disaster to this town. I'm a monster. This town is so welcoming that I thought there might be room even for someone like me. Room for me to live as one of you. A face in the crowd, enjoying all the town has to offer, as you do. And because of that, I lit the fuse to this crisis. Now you are all in danger. Some of your friends are already hurt. All I can do at this moment is apologize. I loved this town. I loved the people here. I'm sorry for all the damage my love has done to you. Once this ordeal is over, finally over, I will...
Haha! Yes! Come along with us! We'll shop, do some events, scarf down some junk food.
I'm going to want to take pictures.
You can do it all at my shop. I will serve you to the best of my abilities. Of course, you are all invited, masters and mistresses. We shall all enjoy the victory together.
Let's hurry up and do this.
Man, I haven't hung out with girls since grade school.
Cute ones, too.
Right? I'll risk my life from any time.
I have my suspicions about everyone's motives. Everyone?
Yeah, that's right. Don't worry about a thing. Who cares if she's a monster? I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's a fantasy come true. That's awesome.
Everyone's got their own quirks here, right? People come here from other countries all the time. Other races? So what? I'm not human, though.
Okay, then I'm the son of a demon king and I have hidden powers.
Oh yeah? Well, I've got better hidden powers, all sealed away in my right hand.
I'm a member of an underground hacker group.
I'm a famous voice actress. I voiced the lead in a certain anime.
Honestly, this is kind of a dream come true for me.
We've drifted off topic.
Yes, this is getting a little out of hand.
We're pretty much LARPing now, aren't we?
Hey, wait. Did I just hear Maria's voice? Oh, no, it couldn't be.
But,
Who cares? You're not the one who put this city in danger. You said you tried to stop the shut-in project. That makes you the good guy, all right?
Really? You can do whatever you want, as long as you're cute.
That's messed up, but also true.
Okay, this is nice and all, but shouldn't we start planning a strategy or something?
The fight's gonna start when the sun comes up, right?
Yeah, we gotta hurry.
All right, let's begin the Akihabara Defense Strategy meeting.
Is anyone here, like, military?
Or a history buff?
Oh, there's someone.
This is starting to look like a culture festival.
Hey everyone, we're going into real combat, so try to take it seriously.
That's Maria's voice again. Is Mitsuko Shintani here or something?
they accepted me so easily. Can it truly be? I feel... how should I say? think so? I expected them to blame me and hate me. Honestly, I thought they'd throw rocks. I know you and the freedom fighters have been kind, but the whole town? They opened their arms to me.
You really think it's weird to be accepted?
I suppose.
Isn't that why you love this place to begin with?
Think about it this way, Rui. You were right all along.
I was.
Well, Miss Rui finally has her optimism back. Would you say your plan is working so far? Akihabara, this town forgives all and accepts all. No matter who or what you might be, as long as you love this town and share in its spirit, the town will have you. No questions asked. What more needs to be said?
In terms of strategy, I think our only play is to go to Rui's mother.
But we don't know where she is at the moment, do we?
The last I heard, they tried one hideout, but it wasn't up to royal standards. Or so I overheard from the twins. Anyway, I think she's moved somewhere else now. From what we saw yesterday, if there's another battle, she might come out in the open herself. Sooner rather than later, if we're lucky.
Which leaves us with one possible move.
Right. Assign small squads to scout every corner without engaging until they see her. Then, we send in Miss Rui.
And I convince her.
Do you think you can?
Yes, I will.
That does seem to be our only chance. We'll cover you the best we can, but, well, most of us can't fight at all, as opposed to Nairo and the Shadow Souls.
Yeah, home field advantage or not, I don't like our chances in a straight-up slugfest.
If only we had a bit more firepower.
Did somebody say firepower? Couldn't help but overhear your story just now. We'll be all the protection you need.
Who the hell are you people?
We trained with your companion. And we have a message for him. I love this town. There's no other place where I can hunt such delicious cherries. So if you're standing up for this wonderful place, I'll send my servants to help you. I'd have loved to be there myself, but the arrangement I have with Nairo makes that impossible. So here they are instead. Now, strip to your heart's content and make fools out of all of them. So says the master. We are the servants, also known as the meat slaves.
Stripped by the master herself, we fight for her dazzling lust.
And by her orders, we are here to defend you.
Wow. Yeah, these guys are amazing.
Amazingly pervy.
Perverts!
They're amazing and they're perverts.
They seem to know you well enough. Does that mean you share their interests? Oh, I see. Thank goodness. This may sound strange coming from me, but I might not be too comfortable with all of that.
Well, there's our firepower taken care of.
Yeah, guess so.
We'll add them to the scouting squads and send them out at dawn.
Let's give it our all, everyone.
You guys, we're gonna kick some ass out there.
We're just a bunch of regular guys, but all of us together can pull this off, I think.
You said it, Gon. No one knows this town like all of us combined. We run around it all day aimlessly for fun. In this fight, that's the ultimate weapon. We've got nothing to fear.
The knowledge we've stored up from web surfing.
The layout we learned from all that walking around.
And our love for this town.
With all those combined,
we're unstoppable! Wow, this is something.
Yeah, it is.
My heart feels like it's glowing right now. I was so worried before. I didn't know what to do, but now it's different. It's like we saw it all work out just by being here. How about you, Rui?
Yes, I feel the same way.
Not a bad spot, yeah? Considering I threw it all together when I heard you were coming.
Yes, this will do.
What the hell are you saying? We picked this spot. Don't listen to him, Mom. Sis and I picked it out.
Yes, girls, I understand. Very clearly.
Sure, you picked it. I did all the work.
Now, you. I assume you have something to tell us.
Yeah. Our people have Akibas surrounded. Nairo's got the station locked down. If Rui gets careless and makes a move, she's gonna get dogpiled.
Then there's no need for concern. Nairo wants her alive just as much as we do, now that they're aware of who she is.
Okay, yeah, but...
If the agents are still here, then Rui must still be here too. Are you sure, Mom?
I am. Nairo, and by that I mean Sejima himself, is after both of us specifically.
Man, who cares about some bratty little sis?
Do remember that if I die, you'll all be taking orders from her. I'd say you should care quite a bit.
You're not gonna die, Mom. We're gonna protect you. Yeah, you're gonna live a long, long life. So we never have to follow Rui. Yeah, what she said.
You children are so helpless.
Whatever, you three do what you want. I'm just here for that little bitch boyfriend she's got. Once I get my hands on him, he's a dead man, even if Rui brings him in herself.
You mean that guy who keeps kicking your ass?
He did the same to you! Both of you! At the same time!
Excuse me? That was... we dropped our guard!
Oh, what? Was he that charming? Fuck your excuses! How old are you?
Never ask a girl that question!
Stop it. When we find him, you will be the first to know. Now stand down.
Hold it, you! I'm not done lecturing you!
None of you have changed a bit.
Off topic, Mom. I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
About the Shut-In Project.
Oh?
As far as I understand it, the idea was to feed on young people with the most potential, thereby creating gaps in the human workforce, then sending our people in to replace them, and thus gradually taking over society.
Yes, you understand.
But the agent had a point. That doesn't make sense. It takes too long. Any foreign worker could fill the gap before we do.
Indeed.
And there's no way you didn't think of that in advance. So there's a whole other purpose to it, isn't there?
I wonder, what if I told you I forgot what it was?
Mom, you know I'll do anything for you. But it helps if I know why.
It's better if you don't, honestly. It's not important, and it would only trouble you to hear it.
We're doing this for Rui, aren't we? All of it. I knew it.
Well, who can say?
You didn't have you spy on Rui to make sure she was loyal. You just wanted to protect her. And the reason you came all the way out here so fast was... Why didn't you ever pick me? Or Mana? Either one of us could have been what you always wanted. So why?
I can't answer that for you.
Mom. Please, Mom. Tell me.
Very well. As my heir, she's destined to take my place one day. By patience or violence, it will happen. I knew that would strain my bonds with her, and I didn't want to put that strain on either of you.
But then you never loved us the way you love her. We all love you more than she does. And she's still your favorite.
That is the nature of our kind. There's nothing for it. I have all the time in the world for you two. For her, our time is fleeting, and therefore more precious.
I'm gonna go back to work. Gotta get everybody ready to fight before daybreak.
Very good. Today we settle accounts and build a new future for our people.
Yeah, if by our people, you mean Rui.
Pitiful girls. Sincere, hardworking, and so very jealous. Just like their father. If only they could have met him before he passed. What would have been the look on his face? That man. He was the first person to love me. And the strongest. Memories.
We've almost finished locking down Akihabara. Based on our surveillance, we've confirmed that Rui Fumizuki is still within the city limits. The same goes for Mother Soul, Rei Anakoji. Looks like they're prepping for a showdown. Same as we are.
Finally.
What was that?
It's almost too late. Let's not let up until the job's done.
Sorry. We're working on the lockdown as fast as we can.
I didn't mean that. I was talking about myself. It's been 20 years since I took on this role from my predecessor. All that time, chasing after them. And now it comes to an end. I have a promise to keep. And if this town does make dreams come true, I hope it does the same for me.
What do you mean?
It's nothing. 2 men had a sad little dream once. One didn't have the guts to see it through. Have the others taken the serum?
Everyone but me, yes.
How long have you been working under me?
2 years or so, sir.
2 years. And with all that talent and combat experience, you still insist you won't ever use the serum yourself. If they know you're human, they won't bother trying to strip you. They'll just switch to lethal force outright. You'll die.
I'm very aware of that. But I want to fight these monsters as a human. Besides, I've had private lessons from the master. I've trained harder than anyone else. I'm not trying to criticize you or the others, but to fight monsters by turning into monsters ourselves? That doesn't sit right with me. If we're going to protect Japan and humanity, we should do it with human hands. I'm sorry.
Monsters. Sure. All right. We're monsters. Ageless longevity. Instant healing, superhuman strength and agility. That does sound like a monster. On the other hand, we're a match for them now. Ready to attack at first light. Just remember.
We take Rei Anakoji and Rui Fumizuki alive, right?
That's right. No excuses. Whoever else dies, we need those 2 in custody unharmed.
Yes, sir. Sir, why the special treatment for those 2? I understand she's the mother soul, but that makes her the queen of the whole brood. If we leave her alive, she could find a mate and start a whole other line of these monsters. Isn't that too dangerous? I just don't see why we'd take that risk.
Focus on your work, Ms. Mito. This is Nairo's final operation.
Yes, sir. So, after the Shadow Souls are gone, what do you plan on doing next?
I'm going to make my wish come true. It's been a long time coming.
Well, I don't know much about that, but is there anything I can do to help? I'd like to keep working with you.
There's nothing you can do.
So, we'll be done then, I take it.
When this job is over, forget all about it. I'll find you your next job. I owe you that much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Here we are at the end.
Too slow.
Bring it.
Too slow. Gotcha.
Ready? Ready?
No way. Here.
Ready?
Gotcha. Is this it?
Ha!
Huh? Hey. Sure.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.